It's the last of this week's Celebrity Challenges here on Today's the Day. Tim Brooke-Taylor leads Bill Oddie by 2 games to 1. Can Bill square the series? Good afternoon. A big welcome to Today's the Day Celebrity Challenge on September the 10th. We've had some terrific shows this week, and today's should be no exception, it says here. Our teams have been captained by 2 of the biggest names in entertainment and partnering them champions from previous series. So let's meet the teams. First, comedy star of TV and radio, longer than most of us care to remember, Tim Brooke-Taylor. Tim, it's our last Today's the Day of the week. You're 2-1 up in the series. Crowing a bit, feeling confident?
Yeah, quietly confident, like the captain of the Titanic. That sort of, you know. No, we're going to win, aren't we, Arthur? Oh, you don't know Arthur yet. I haven't introduced him. He is called
Why don't you introduce Arthur now?
This is Arthur Wright, who is retired and now lives in Sale in Cheshire.
Yes! Yes! And taking Tim on for the last time this week, bird fancier extraordinaire, none other than that other goody, author of, amongst other great works, The Book of the Toilet, Bill Oddie.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Now, I don't want to accuse them of taking it seriously, but have you noticed they've got team colours on over here? Look. Actually, yes, we're going to just psyching one another up. We haven't bothered.
Skirts as well.
But the best you can get here is a draw.
We don't mind. It's the way you play the game, and the way we play it is badly.
Well, Bill may be playing the game badly, but he's going to introduce us to someone who's almost certain to play it well.
Yeah, remarkable coincidences here, because this is Virginia Wright, same name, and would you believe that she also is retired and lives in Sale in Cheshire.
We should get together.
Yeah.
Come on, yes. And that remarkable coincidence means that our teams are fully in place for the Today's the Day Celebrity Challenge. And we start as usual with our TV round. On the video wall, we have a selection of vintage programmes which were on the air on this very day in years gone by. And we've got a couple of googlies put in there for our team captains as well. But to win control of the wall, you have to answer this question. So fingers on buzzers, please. Today in 1956, which singer declared from the top of the pop charts, "Whatever will be, will be"? Arthur and Tim.
Doris Day.
Is right. It's your corner.
Can we have bottom right, please?
You can indeed. Bottom right coming up.
Now, I've had instructions that you and I are supposed to cooperate. So I'll just tell you this once. I shall want that all every Wednesday evening for an ARP lecture.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite out of the question.
What are you talking about?
I have a parade there every Wednesday evening.
Oh, well, that's your bad luck, mate.
I have a long-standing arrangement with the vicar.
What goes on between you and the vicar is entirely your affair. All I know is I want that all every Wednesday evening. Got it?
You're absolutely right, Wilson. His fingernails are filthy.
Dad's Army on parade today in 1969. What was Chief Warden Hodges' favourite name for Captain Mannering?
Napoleon?
Is right. Virginia and Bill, pick a corner.
Yeah, whatever you like. You must have whatever you like, Virginia. Just choose away.
Top left.
Top left.
Top left.
Top left.
I've got baked beans, I've got boiled beans, I've got butter beans, French beans, kidney beans. I've got haricot beans, string beans, soya beans, runner beans, lima beans, green beans, black beans, brown beans, chili beans, curry beans, broad beans, narrow beans, big beans, little beans, fat beans, thick beans, flat beans. I've got beans and sausage, beans and pork, beans and meatballs, beans and liver, beans and kidney beans and chicken beans and frankfurter, hamburger, beef burger, steak burger, bacon burger, cheeseburger, limburger, silly burger, ham, lamb,
Beans means laughs for Messrs. Barker and Corbett, the 2 Ronnies today in 1978. Earlier this year, Ronnie Corbett returned to his famous chair to develop regular monologues on which comedian's television shows?
That was the Ben Elton Show.
It was indeed. Arthur and Tim, your corner.
Bottom left.
Bottom left. Unusual sleeping arrangements of Victor Meldrew and Tim Brooke-Taylor, of course. One Foot in the Grave today in 1997. What is the connection between that series and Monty Python's Flying Circus?
Eric Idle.
The connection being?
He wrote the signature tune and is in Monty Python.
Correct. He wrote the signature tune for One Foot in the Grave and stars, of course, in Monty Python's Flying Circus. Virginia and Bill, you got top right.
Looks a bit saucy anyway. I want to see this. What's going on up there?
Wendy!
What is it, Peter Pan?
I've been in bed with Frank Bruno. And Frank...
Lulu and Frank Bruno joining Michael Barrymore today in 1989. What was the name of Barrymore's musical entertainment quiz shown earlier this year?
I've no idea. Well, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know unless it was...
Sorry. To Arthur
No,
and
we
Tim.
don't know.
Strike it lucky.
No, it was Michael Barrymore's My Kind of Music.